Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's September 24, 2011, at least for me, and we're in a game watching Gaverion play Forsaken Wastes full faction, and Destorum playing Sunderlands in the split with Underdepths, and I've got a couple people here in Skype with me, but Markoth will be co-commentating with me, and what do you think, Markoth? What's going to happen here on this match?
Well, it's still a relatively new map, so strategies are still being developed. It'll be interesting to see how each player actually proceeds with, a new map. I don't know if either of them have ever played on it before or not.
Well, we will see. We will see indeed. I just got to check here if I'm actually recording, since I'm on my laptop, and I usually don't record on it. I believe I am. And I'm getting feedback from somebody. Huh. Don't see Skeletal Raider be played much.
Skeletal Raider is actually a fairly good unit. It's very efficient. Drops a second unit after it dies. And some people like it because it has Hunter Iron Fist as an upgrade. Okay, so it looks like the Storm's playing a beast deck.
Well, so we're gonna watch some stuff that's not very usually played, I guess. I mean, some of these units I don't see a lot.
Well, the Grundlewolf is actually turned them into a fairly strong team. The War Mandrels there actually look 58 Nora for 18 damage, 8 speed. That's pretty effective.
So the Bone Wings out here, probably gonna use that in conjunction with the Raider, yeah.
I'm guessing we'll actually see the Thunderhoof contest next turn. And I'm gonna say probably a Mudsling on Sirkin. Oh, yeah, there's the Defensive Stray. And Mudsling. And he'll get the fight. Thunderhoof is actually probably one of my favorite Underdepths units. Even outside of a beast deck, it actually is fairly strong.
Yeah, 71 Nora for 60 HP.
Well, it also
or
has
at least 48.
Nowadays, when there's...
It's got a nice skill set, yeah.
You get yourself on one of the larger, Savage Tundra maps where your opponent may have 3 fonts.
Yeah.
And he's going to have 9 speed and, like 17 damage just straight off the bat. Actually, it'd be 19 in full faction.
Blocking that charge there. And then deciding to go for contest, huh?
It's actually a pretty smart move since the thing about the Raider is, combat-wise it's not that great, but it can just sit on top of the font for a long time because of its high amount of HP, and it drops a secondary unit afterwards.
Yeah. I recorded one game on this map, and that was quite an interesting one, and I'd like to get your input on this map so far. I mean, the fonts are such in close positions that, like, a lot of speedy units could just pop around, and what was your experience on the map that you played?
I think I spent more time contesting fonts than actually fighting last time I played on the map. It was... I was playing against Full Faction Forsaken Wastes, and both of us had each other's fonts contested, and I think it finally ended when. Actually, I can't even remember. I think I had my what's it called? Obsidian Venger instant killed one of my units, and after that, just kind of went downhill. But the map itself, I don't see actually retaining its current form.
Yeah.
It could possibly, but it's just, I foresee it probably getting changed to maybe a 3-font map with, one right in the middle and one on either side, but it's yet to be seen.
Well, it's definitely very different. It's very different from the usual maps, where you have, a side, an obvious side, and then like a middle kind of font, which usually tends to be the mosh pit arena kind of thing that everybody tries to push back and forth out of. This is very different because the whole middle is really the mosh pit, where maybe there's a left and right to it, but that depends on the speed types you're playing. And the other game that I have up currently use a lot of voiles and a lot of mobility and a lot of fast units that really can pop wherever they want to, and it's you run one way, pop a relic into the font, and then you run back and try to hit something while you run back. It's quite crazy. It's quite a crazy map. With that non-impeding water on the ground, definitely gives Forgler a nice edge as well, without having to do stuff.
Seen a couple units drown just from standing in the water, just from observing other people.
Other than that, I have a feeling this is higher resolution. I mean, the whole map seems texturized in a higher resolution than the rest of them.
It's, I believe, the first map actually. The map itself is actually an art or something like that, and then they do a grid overlay over it. They have, I think his name's Manic something or other. Can't remember what it was.
Uh-huh.
He's done a lot of rune art recently. He actually did the map.
Yeah, it's great looking. I like it. So what's this gonna do for him? The Draconic Benediction. Ooh. Looks like he's going for Serkan up there. Is he gonna get it?
This will actually be a good turn for him. Possibly, he'll get it. He'll get his top right font, and he will probably actually get. No, he won't get the bottom font, but he will.
He'll
be able to put pressure on it next turn.
There we go. Yeah. Definitely resolve the contest up there. Destorum, that is.
If I had to venture a guess, I'd say Serkan will actually teleport into the top left font, and after Bone Elemental knocks down the War Mandrels a bit, Serkan's actually going to heal up on it.
There you go. You predicted it. Markoth telling us how it is.
The War Mandrel looks really efficient, but with Berserk attack, it looks like it's going to be negative defense most of the time, so I don't know how I like that. I play Iron Fist, so I'm used to a lot of high defense units.
Yeah. Well, it's got numerous and all that stuff. It seems to be good in general, but not in a melee kind of situation, which it just was.
I'm not sure why he didn't just kill it with Serkan.
To gain off of?
Yeah, to... life siphon off of it. But
right.
I guess this works as well. Actually, I think I'm still used to Serkan's prior model where he had Life Drinker.
Yeah, that's not on him currently. It's only Siphon.
He still would have healed more by killing... Actually, Morgan was a great deploy there. Because that'll keep Rolling Streaker from going back and contesting upon.
Gaverion definitely trying to keep his left font there, keep the power on the left, and maybe switch the font sides, giving Destorum the right here, because this Bone Wing is very alone. Yeah, there we go. That's an expensive 12 damage.
To be honest, I would have just declared target, and I believe he could have triple attacked there with it. Which would have been 24 damage. Well, though, actually, this way you can do that.
Yep, that's probably exactly why he's doing it. Being able to contest is always nice. Gaverion now down 2 fonts, essentially.
Well, Sirkin will take the top right font unless he deploys in it. So it's going to be roughly equal.
There we go, Gaverion's turn. Let's see if he actually does that. Sirkin
He
wants to
may
watch
actually heal up instead, because Sirkin is pretty low.
Yeah, heal up on this rolling Shrieker. That's what he goes for.
Shrieker is one of those units you don't see very often, so I'm not surprised he didn't know it had immunity.
Well, we don't see many of these very often, like a beast type deck.
Well, I know Dagdapede likes to play beasts every now and then. He's one of the few.
It's just fun to watch these two right now. It's to break up like somehow the monotony of the meta. I know Gaverion loves playing unusual kind of things, and so playing another player that plays an unusual kind of battle group definitely is fun.
I'm actually surprised to see Gaverion playing a full faction deck. It's not
That's
usually
rare.
his cup of tea, but
Yeah.
I mean, he does play them well.
Huh. That's a neat looking champ. First time for me seeing this out.
He is actually very similar to the it's called the oh god, my mind blanked. Scroll all the way back to the beginning of the game. Let's see.
So, but he's vulnerable Sonic. There goes the beehive, I'll just call it.
Yeah, the Skeletal Raider. That's what I was thinking.
Alley Shattered Peaks. It's quite a bit of def, 4 def, and a lot of meat on it.
It's
I guess it's normally 5 speed.
he's pretty tanky, but and also once you kill it, he drops once again a rider, and if you don't kill the rider immediately, he can drop a poison trap. So that can actually be a pain.
Although it looks like Gaverion did a good job of securing his left flank, so it was kind of a change from, you know, bottom to top to left to right now. It's the craziness of this map. Not as crazy as the other game that we got, but this is
Bunny
definitely
Lord.
interesting. Bunny Lord.
The Saitan Ring.
Evil Bunny. Also something you don't see too often. Or I don't, at least. Leap and Tame Beast. Is Gaverion currently playing beasts? No.
You actually don't see that many beasts out there. I'm surprised Tame Beast is actually
On that champ?
an option. Yeah, it's basically just a very, very specific possess.
Well, he's got Surge Beast, and, well, he's wow, 91 Nora. I'm just seeing that now, but he's got Swarm. Oh, wow. Swarm, nice. boost his beast, so he's probably one of the key champs he wants in this deck. Definitely doesn't want to lose it.
Well, the thing is, the swarms are not as powerful. It's only a level 1, Magna Bunny.
What is the upgrades on him? I have no idea. What are the upgrades
on Bunny Lord? If I recall, I believe one is an HP upgrade. Let me check.
Well, it seems like he has the speed upgrade here.
I'm still waiting for the Grundlewolf Alpha to come out. I have not yet gotten to see it in play.
Yeah, well, we would assume that he's playing that, right? I mean,
it is a split beast deck. So, actually, Tame Beast is base. I'm surprised. I didn't actually pull it up. Let's see. It has Boost Beast 2, Fire Eater, Speed Boost, and Surge Beast. So I do believe, Speed and Boost are probably, or Speed and Surge are probably the ideal choices.
Yep. Just pointing to them right now.
Skeezic Herder actually turns him into quite a beast. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad for the Thunderhoof. Cursed Blade is one of my least favorite equipments. It's very, very efficient.
Well, I wonder if Destorum here has anything to do about that. Do you recall beasts having a shatter option or pilfer or anything like that? Well, pilfer is not something you want. Probably not.
But
that would be a bit odd, at least flavor-wise. Okay. That's quite a bold move.
Well, he is fairly tanky. He can probably hold on to it for a little while. It's very similar to the Skeletal Raider. It's just going to run into a font and hope to lock it down long enough for you to do something else elsewhere.
Right, and it seems like he's lining up to threaten somehow the shrine, or at least the bottom. There goes the deflect onto the herder.
How did deflect hit the herder?
No, it didn't. No, it did. Yes, it did. I have no idea. That is odd. He's definitely not the closest. It should have hit the Thunderhoof, I think. Just by... That's quite weird.
Interesting.
I agree. That is weird. So decides to pull back that rolling streaker. These bone elementals are pretty nasty, pretty tanky, low cost, and they split up. Fracture is nice. Backed up by that Bone Wing. I've seen Rumorath play these Bone Elementals with Bone Wing, I think, in some of his decks, just as meat, I think. That wasn't the core of it all, but he took them out. He decided to not want to play them anymore.
They are, well, in a different age and time, they were actually one of the best units in Poxnora. I know they were one of the most expensive runes for a while, but that was mainly because there wasn't as many abilities that bypass defense and stuff like that. Even charge no longer causes it to spawn a Bone Mauler, so it's not that hard to simply kill it without spawning any of the lesser meat.
Yeah.
So if you can get yourself against an opponent that doesn't have much in the way of alternate, damage options,
there's a block.
Thunderhoof should die, but blowing a Battle Hymn simply to kill Thunderhoof is not exactly the most efficient way to spend a turn. Especially considering it has Cursed Blade. It's not a threat.
Well, he just brought down that Skeezic Herder to 27 as well. Probably going to see that. Yeah, that Bonehoof's going to die.
Aha. I found the beast's disarm option, and that would be the Steel Spine Bearcat.
Okay. Do you think he would run that in this deck? Does it have synergies
I know
otherwise?
Dagdapete actually did, so it's possible. If Boost 3 was out, it wouldn't actually be a bad deploy. It would be something like 11 damage, 7 speed, and probably close to 60 HP. Only cost 60.
Got a lot of low HP champs here for Destorum. Bunny Lord got a bit debuffed from that. Okay, we got another Draconic Benediction here.
I want to see lots of swarms. Lots and lots of swarms.
Well, he's got something planned. Draconic Benediction is definitely something you want to set up with. Mountains... The mounted sauropod, I guess how that you pronounce it, is taking a deflect there.
So he can... What are you trying to do here?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I mean, there's so much meat on that Bone Elemental, I bet he's not going for that. He's going for the Morgan of the Lost. Morgan of the Lost.
Poor Destorum.
And Circon.
I know he was trying to swarm Circon there, and
that doesn't look like
Siren Song was actually able to hold the Bunny Lord off.
That is painful. That
actually could end up ending up as maybe a good game, because we're gonna see the herder die this turn.
So what did we just see? What happened here?
Destorum tried to swarm Circon and possibly Morgan the Lost as well, but Siren Song was able to hold Bunny Lord from actually reaching Circon.
There goes number one.
And that will weaken the rest of the beasts as Boost's no longer in play.
Circon coming over here. Got the full spread. Putting himself between his own shrine and in damage range. There is a Scouring Jasper. Also something you don't play every day.
I think he's probably trying to kill her with a single attack from Bone Wing. Okay, I'm not sure why he double attacked. The Jasper would have killed it.
Oh, I guess he's just making sure, huh? No idea. So it looks like Bunny is still going to be around. Oh, gosh. Gets a Curse Blade as well. There it goes. Alright.
Seemed like a little bit of waste in the turn, but still can't really complain with the results.
I have the feeling that he thinks he's got this game in the pocket. Maybe that's why he's not too concerned. That would be maybe a response he puts out. The Rolling Shrieker is definitely going to go next turn. He's not going to be able to do any real damage here. Just making sure he definitely picks up the Nora Globes and then he turtles using his turtle ability. Alright. So he's still in the game. Puts out another herder. That was definitely devastating. That Bunny Lord is a big Nora hit. 91 Nora just down the drain, essentially.
Well,
we're not being able to take anything.
You can also detract the Curse of Blade cost, but...
Yeah, how much is that?
Curse of Blade is 25, I do believe.
Well, I put out 2 25ers. I didn't keep track of all the Nora back and forth, so...
There was lots of spells in there.
Right. Maybe I'll bring my little blackboard and start writing costs down as they get, as they go down to be able to follow the whole Nora cost game. It's definitely that would be very professional if I do that. But so far, I think this game's been going back and forth quite a bit. Just now it seems very much in Gaverion's favor. Yeah, there comes another very strong font contester, that Underdark Soulrender. I see that in definitely in pretty much all like single faction Forsaken Waste decks.
It's mainly for its efficiency. It has initiative, so it's automatically going to be, a favorite of some players. But it also has a soul.
The soul tap and the soul sift.
Yeah, soul sift. So it's going to return quite a bit of its Nora cost later on.
It's a good unit, let's put it that way. Tornado played there. How's your game going, Kalisk?
Yeah, not too good. We just lost that one.
You still playing the same place?
Oh, it was double FW.
Oh well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Gaverion takes the game. I guess Destorum doesn't see a point in sticking around, just lost quite a bit on a misplay. Well, Markoth, let's see if we can't catch them a rebound. I think this is their second game that they've played, but let's see if we can get them another. Enjoy, guys.